tomorrow is going to be yet another nerve-wracking day because we are repeating the final of last year. Chennai take on Gujarat. It's happening in Chennai, and we have two new captains, Ruturaj Gaikwad and Shubman Gill will be captaining their sides. But a big game, Lisa. Big game because they're at the Chepauk. We know what happens when CSK plays at the Chepauk.
Yes.
And then Shubman and his army who've won their last game. So I think let's first look at Chennai's squad because we're playing at the Chepauk first. Simon, no surprises that they'll go ahead with the same playing 11?
They don't like to change things.
Even if they do lose.
Even if they lose, they don't like to change things. And I'm sure that MS has still got a large part to play in and around the selection and how they will play the game, even though Ruturaj has taken over the captaincy. So I don't see things changing at all. They got the team right in game number 1. They beat a team that has just won tonight. So, yeah, I don't see any changes being made. More of the same from CSK.
You know, Lisa, every time we preview CSK, it's almost like a copy-paste for the entire IPL because they go to the finals. So it's always throughout the season. But we have to discuss this, right? Do you think Tushar Deshpande, maybe because he was a bit expensive, sits out, or we're just discussing this just for the heck of it?
Hey, what time do we have to go to? Is that why?
Yeah, I love hanging out with you all, which is why, I thought I might as well ask.
Yeah, no changes. And I like their thought process. It's even when, and I said jokingly, even when they lose, they don't change. It's because they absolutely back the players. So they won't have any changes. I thought it was great to see Rachin and Daryl Mitchell, two new guys, being able to have an impact straight away in the game. They'll feel a lot more comfortable and confident. And second round time, having 2 games at home, that's a huge advantage, for everyone just to feel settled, calm, relaxed, know their surroundings, don't need to pack and move at ridiculous times. So, they're going to be a tough side to beat there again.
But Simon, a big positive from their first game was if you went to see the batting, everyone contributed. We spoke about it after the match. So there was just 30, 33, 38, everyone contributing. So there wasn't that one standout batsman. But it's always nice when you see everyone in the batting list contributing.
Yeah, it is. And they bat deep. They've got a strong batting lineup, so they can afford to be aggressive right from the get-go. And I think that's what you're going to see with Gaikwad, with Ravindra. You're going to see that aggressive nature all the way through. And when you can still post scores almost at 180 and your highest score is 37, I think you've got the recipe right. At some stage, someone will kick on. One of those players who gets a start will go on and make a 60, 70, 80, then you post 200. And that's, I think, the template that they want to play with because they bat so deep. We've talked a lot about the impact player and having the ability to be more aggressive from ball number 1. And I think Chennai will play that way all the way through.
All right, let's have a look at Gujarat's squad now because they won their first game. Again, a nail-biter it was. And Umesh Yadav and Spencer Johnson, I think, got them their game. Especially that last over of Umesh Yadav. Very, very nerve-wracking again. But Lisa, again, why should you change a winning combination?
No, you wouldn't change. And it's a game that they had to fight tooth and nail for. And it wasn't there for the taking. It was certainly Mumbai's game to take at the end, and they found a way to get it. And the fact that you don't have Mohammad Shami and Mohit Sharma and Umesh Yadav, like the two stalwarts of that side, were able to step up and pick up 2 wickets means that they're in a good place. And when you win games that you shouldn't, you think that's a little bonus, right? Yeah, we'll put that in the pocket. That's going to hold us in good stead for later in the tournament. So they'll come into this game with confidence. They'll just need to probably just tinker a little bit more. They'll want top order to fire a little bit more just to allow them to really get going. I mean, we know what Shubman Gill can do. He got 31. Miller didn't really go that hard. So it's an opportunity for their top order to fire.
But Simon, how happy were you to see the bowling? Because, with Rashid, you're going to get those 4 overs. You're going to get no runs off Rashid. But otherwise, the bowling was very impressive as well.
Yeah, it was. And you look through it, I was impressed with Omazai, giving him the brand new ball. It's the spot that they were after to replace Hardik Pandya was that all-round ability to bowl a few overs with the new ball. Swings it really nicely, ended up with a couple of wickets. Umesh with his 2 wickets. I thought Sai Kishore was brilliant, 4 overs, 1 for 24. So, you look around that bowling attack and everybody kind of did their job. Spencer Johnson got an absolute earful of Ashish Nehra before that last.
I wonder if he understood anything.
I don't know.
Maybe
We all know Ashish, so he's such a champion. He talks so fast, and you got Spencer Johnson. I think his head was all muddled, and then the first ball goes out of the park for 6. And he's like, "Oh, Ashish, so I don't know what he was thinking there, but it's. We talked about it last night, Lisa. It's the sort of Gujarat are one of those outfits that seem to. They don't get too stressed. They're having a lot of fun, and those sorts of teams find a way to win games.
Yeah.
When you don't think they're going to win games, and we thought they'd be, a lot lesser team without Shami and without Hardik, but they just found a way, and they found some heroes, and that's kind of what good sides do. Champions, finalists, they're not a bad side again, even though they have lost 2 key players.
All right, Lisa, I forgot to congratulate you because you got your prediction in the power play game correct. So well done.
No, I missed it by 1.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Did you not see me crying in the corner?
I think it.
Was it you?
I think it was me.
Oh, sorry, Simon. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You had 47?
Yeah.
47. I think I had 52.
Okay,
and
Simon,
it was 40. It was 49.
49, yes.
With 1 ball to go, and they took a single.
And that's why
I was getting to the prediction because we have to predict your players to watch out for tomorrow.
Right. Okay.
Oh, right.
That's where I was getting to. So we try that again.
All right.
We try that again.
So the 2 players that I think we should look out for is I think the 2 captains. Ruturaj, 15 off 15 deliveries. He would have been nervous. Like, why wouldn't you be? You're taking over such a wonderful franchise. Yes, they got the win, but he'll feel more comfortable having played the first game. And then I'll go Shubman Gill as well. I think 31, that's not good enough for him. He's a type of player that wants to dominate. So I think the 2 skippers will stand up tomorrow night.
I'm going to go with the Hair Bears. The 2.
Not you.
The 2 sort of. I don't know what you call them.
If it was open.
The 2 mops, the 2 massive mops, one on each side. We've got Rashid and Ravindra for Chennai, who's got all that mop of curly hair, and Sai Kishore on the other side, who's got a mop of curly hair. I love it. So, a couple of high-quality young players. I was impressed with what Sai Kishore did the other day. Chepak will suit him, I think, even more so. And look for Ravindra to just continue on where he was the other night, 37 off, 17, 18.